So I want to thank Bobby and Jeff from SkyeBrowse for visiting us today. We're looking to interview our supporters, and Bobby's been a supporter almost from day one when NPS-DDP started. And Bobby, I can't thank you enough for all the support you've given our foundation. I think you've been a part of almost every donation we've had. We've had like 35 or 36 donations. I also want to congratulate you on your success that you've had recently with getting funding for your company and just the amazing improvements that you've got going on with SkyeBrowse. Can you talk to us a little bit about, one, what SkyeBrowse is doing, what you have on the drawing board, and then why it is you're actually supporting our foundation?
Yeah, absolutely. So SkyeBrowse is essentially one-tap reality capture. You fly your drone above any sort of scene that you want to map out, and you press start, and the drone in 2 minutes will capture all that data in the form of a video, and you upload that video, and 10 to 20 minutes later, you get a 3D model that's accurate down to a centimeter. And we have over 200 agencies in the US flying SkyeBrowse currently, and we've mapped out, I believe, 7,000 accidents over the past 2 years. Just growing pretty quickly on that end, and right now we're iOS only, but we'll have Android support as well. And our goal right now is just to support every single drone. So we'll be able to support DJI drones, Autel drones, and maybe even other drones coming in the future, as well as better 3D modeling, more tactical situational awareness, and a lot of other features coming out pretty soon. So we'll have a lot of products coming out this year and next, that's for sure.
That's awesome.
And in terms of support for NPS-DDP, well, we're really passionate about public safety. That's our main focus. And we just want the lives of our first responders to be safer and easier. So there's less tedious work like taking physical measurements on an accident scene. Now it's just done with one button press. Instead of spending 5 hours on a scene, or just 2 to 3 hours lugging around a laser scanner, now this can be done in just 5 minutes.
I'm very blown away with your software. I've used it a number of times, and time I seem to use it, it just seems to be better and better. You're always upgrading the product, which is great. Tell us a little bit about Jeff. He's on board with your operation. What's his background?
So I met Jeff, I think 2 years ago or so, and we've just been really good friends. And then once we got some more funding and we were looking to grow our company, I just asked him to join on board. And Jeff, feel free to talk about yourself.
Yeah, so I've got 15 years in the fire service. I also volunteer for another nonprofit called StormPoint. We do emergency response, primarily with drones. But in a nutshell, I pushed for drones to be used in public safety, in the fire service, and all of that for a long time, and met a lot of pushback. It's not until recently, I'd say within the last year or two, that people are actually recognizing the value that drones add. And fortunately for us, Bobby reached out to us 2 years ago, long before I ever started working for SkyeBrowse, and said, hey, look, I know you're a nonprofit, you guys are volunteer, try the software out, see if you can use it, and see what you can do with it. Similar to what NPS-DDP is doing now. Basically extended a hand and said, hey, this is out there, what can you do with it? And we took it and ran with it. So we've mapped out, Pelham, Alabama had a tornado come through. We mapped out 28 acres in 6 minutes. Mind-blowing. The 100-mile tornado that came up through Kentucky and all the other states, we spent 9 days up in Kentucky. We mapped for 1 day and were able to map 4 square miles of disaster in 1 day. And it was processed in that same day. So that whole seeing is believing type deal actually has propelled us forward for the nonprofit. On the fire department side, all it took was one incident using a drone, and funding magically appeared for a drone program. And that's why I have a lot of respect for, one, what Bobby's doing with SkyeBrowse. That's why I joined the SkyeBrowse team, is because he genuinely does care about the public safety side. But Mark, on the side of the NPS-DDP, having the resources available to get, that donation of one drone, all it takes is one call for someone to see what the drone can do on that one call, and it can expand a program farther than we would ever have thought possible. Without that initial starting drone or initial starting software, a lot of agencies wouldn't be able to get a program started, let alone progress the way we have in the last couple of years.
Pushback has been big. That's when we started the foundation. We realized that we're mostly going after underfunded public safety, right? Like volunteer fire departments. So the idea is to show the product, show the value of the drone technology, like Bobby's solution and other solutions out there, and then allow these departments to use the technology, and then hopefully the funding will come as a result. The monetary value that's saved in man hours, boots on the ground, you don't have to put on the ground. Situational awareness from the air is just key. So, you know, support from your company, from SkyeBrowse and other companies that have donated to our foundation has really helped to make a difference. We've actually have saved lives with our donations. I can't thank you enough. And I ask the people that are watching this video to please like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, talk to others in public safety, let them know we exist. We're all here to help make your life easier and to help keep you safer and to get the job done. And I can't thank you on behalf of our board of directors and all of our other partner supporters that have joined us. We can't thank you enough, Bobby and SkyeBrowse, for your donation, your support, and what you do for us to help keep others safe. I really appreciate your time and the time you've taken today to speak with us. I really appreciate it. Jeff, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I know we met a couple of years ago at Granite Defense, I believe, and it was a great, actually you were there this year too. So it's been great catching up with you guys. Thank you again for your time. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, Mark. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bobby. Yep.